Richard Petty makes bold new statement on the state of NASCAR racing. World reacts as one of the sport's biggest voices speaks out.
They're going to have to make another plan or commit to running as long as they can, but these guys
the wreck trouble
here,
turn
guys.
3. It's Bubba Wallace and Erik Jones.
Oh my goodness.
Erik Jones has just delivered a performance that defies belief, and what's been revealed has left NASCAR observers across the country shocked. The Legacy Motor Club driver stands as one of the most persistent competitors in Cup Series racing, making his recent superstition confession particularly satisfying to witness. The revelation involves not only his catastrophic 95-race winless streak, but also the complete transformation of his racing approach through an unexpected lucky charm, prompting the entire motorsports community to finally acknowledge this systematic breakthrough after it's witnessed seeing one of the most heartwarming personal revelations in recent NASCAR history. The context begins with Jones's preparation for NASCAR's historic Mexico City race, where he was expected to follow normal race weekend routines, but instead delivered earth-shattering evidence of supernatural intervention through family connection. The veteran driver recently faced the reality of enduring a wind drought since his last victory 95 races ago and announced his discovery of a sock from his 6-month-old son, David Wayne Jones, that would transform his competitive approach. This inflammatory revelation escalated expectations, particularly when Jones accidentally found the sock while unpacking luggage, and his team thought it would be a good idea to put it in the car as a permanent racing companion. The NASCAR world has been following Jones's career struggles for an extended period, recognizing what his winless streak represents for veteran driver persistence and competitive resilience. Jones carries his son's sock for good fortune after the sock fell out unexpectedly while getting ready during the Mexico City weekend, raising fundamental questions about racing superstition. Who exactly breaks decades-long winless streaks through baby clothing talismans? The organization wants fans to know that winning takes more than skill. It also requires heart, focus, and personal meaning. The Lucky Charm discovery situation provides crucial context because Jones's superstition cannot be viewed as simple, desperate measure or calculated publicity stunt. Jones serves as a veteran NASCAR competitor struggling with systematic competitive challenges, implementing traditional racing preparation alongside unexpected personal talismans that create psychological advantages during high-pressure situations. The driver designed his approach encompassing technical car development, strategic race execution, and emotional grounding through family connection that transcends normal competitive preparation. Jones recently revealed his complete Lucky Charm philosophy in a particularly significant statement that exposed his systematic approach to superstition. "I went to Mexico there, and I was getting ready one day, and I was getting my luggage unpacked, and the sock fell out, so I let the team know I had one of David's socks, and Holly and my car chief thought it would be a good idea to put it in the car. So it's been riding along." This comprehensive talisman adoption exposes Jones's systematic evolution. Embrace unexpected family connections immediately, integrate personal meaning into professional competition, and maintain emotional grounding to justify continued competitive hope, ultimately demonstrating that veteran drivers require psychological reinforcement beyond technical preparation when facing extended performance challenges. The Mexico City performance timeline reveals how Jones's Lucky Charm introduction coincided with NASCAR's historic international race and his first Father's Day weekend as a parent. Jones qualified 14th on the 2.429-mile road course, despite altitude challenges, and demonstrated solid preparation during the unprecedented international competition. He settled for a 17th place finish in a race where crashes were frequent and track position was hard to come by, but the sock's presence provided emotional stability during challenging circumstances. The sock placement evolution demonstrates Jones' systematic approach to talisman integration and team collaboration in superstition management. "I didn't give us quite what we needed in Mexico, but maybe going forward, it'll give you some more. We had it right on the door pad, stuck in there. Yeah, it's on the roof this week," Jones explained, showing how the sock's shifting placement inside the car creates ongoing ritual and team engagement with his superstition. The family's significance amplifies the emotional weight of Jones's Lucky Charm and creates deeper meaning beyond a simple competitive advantage. His 6-month-old son, David Wayne Jones, born November 27, 2024, gave the sock its emotional weight during his first Father's Day weekend in Mexico City. This spontaneous personal origin rather than a planned ritual demonstrates authentic family connection that transcends calculated, competitive strategy. The social media confirmation shows Jones's commitment to maintaining his Lucky Charm tradition and fan engagement with his superstition journey. Jones took to social media and shared an update that this Lucky Charm is back at Pecano Raceway. Don't worry, the sock is back this weekend. This public acknowledgement creates accountability and fan investment in his superstition success while maintaining transparency about his racing approach. The performance improvement context reveals how Jones' Lucky Charm adoption coincides with systematic competitive gains and measurable progress. After only 2 top 10s in 34 races in 2024 with an average start of 26.9 and an average finish of 22.9, Jones shows modest early gains in 2025 with 2 top 10s in 16 events, an average start of 20.41 and a finish of 19.6, suggesting the sock's psychological impact supports tangible improvement. The historical superstition precedent demonstrates how Jones's sock tradition connects to NASCAR's long-standing culture of racing talismans and personal meaning. Alan Kulwicki famously ran with a St. Christopher devotional medal in his car for protection and good fortune, while drivers have long embraced charms alongside their driving skills, including St. Christopher medallions in the cockpit and rabbit's feet tucked away as competitive advantages. The Richard Petty legacy connection shows how Jones's superstition fits within NASCAR's broader cultural tradition and legendary driver practices. Richard Petty's legendary status and the traditions he represents remain ever present in NASCAR's evolving story, while new names, including Jones, continue to add fresh meaning to these customs that connect generations of competitive excellence and personal meaning. The championship implications create urgency, as Jones's Lucky Charm adoption coincides with crucial playoff positioning and limited victory opportunities. With roughly half the regular season races complete, Jones is around 22nd in standings with 311 points through 16 races, requiring sustained improved qualifying and finish averages to achieve playoff eligibility during an increasingly competitive championship battle. The teammate support demonstrates organizational embrace of Jones's superstition and collective investment in psychological advantage. Holly and his car chief thought it would be a good idea to put it in the car, showing team collaboration and superstition acceptance that creates unified approach to competitive improvement through personal meaning and family connection. The mental reset significance reveals how Jones's sock represents broader psychological transformation beyond simple Lucky Charm adoption. While the sock itself won't change lap times, the mental reset it symbolizes may help Jones extract marginal improvements in execution, creating a tangible reminder of new priorities and incremental progress that affects competitive performance. The victory opportunity identification shows how Jones targets specific tracks and circumstances where his improved preparation and Lucky Charm combination could produce breakthrough results. Tracks where he's shown competence, such as Darlington, offer immediate chances to convert preparation into results, particularly given his last victory was at Darlington on September 4, 2022, creating emotional and competitive significance. The playoff pressure timeline creates additional urgency as limited championship spots increase competition and require either victory or systematic points accumulation. SVG winning the Mexico race has added chaos with only 6 spots up for grabs, meaning every new winner will further push drivers like Jones into a tough spot where consistent performance becomes crucial for championship eligibility. Jones's sock superstition has become more than just a ritual. It's a symbol of emotional connection, resilience, and family pride that resonates with fans and strengthens his identity on and off the track. It ties into NASCAR's broader themes of tradition and personal meaning, helping fans engage beyond results. While he'll need consistent top 15 finishes and ideally a win to push for the playoffs, the sock also gives him a psychological edge and lasting emotional grounding that could carry him through the rest of his NASCAR career.